Hey Tyler, forgot to dash C4W. Sorry, my hello life dot on dot Shelly. Sorry, my live stream keeps cutting off and reconnecting a little bit. Um, I am in a bad area. I'm outside my house. I'm just bringing up the garbage cans. Hey guys, I'm Treven. In this video, I will be playing video games as usual. Sorry, I started talking a few minutes late. I was doing, as you heard, I was doing my chores. I was bringing up the garbage can. The last couple of minutes. I also had to bring the mail in. I don't live alone. I live with my parents. Both my mom and my dad. But before I get into my games, hello Blue_live. Yeah, I have my door shut. But as I was saying, before I, what the, as I was saying before I get into my games. Yeah. Hello, Gabe Jones dash J4Q. Anyway, as I was saying before, I kept getting so distracted before I play my video games. I went to my institute class of um, on 12th Street and in Ogden, Utah, at Canyon View. It's through the LDS Church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And this was my first time in 3 weeks. So, because last week I was sick. Well, I didn't feel good Monday night, President's Day Monday night. But the week prior, I had a cold. But the week prior, yeah. Let me rephrase that. I was gonna go to Institute last Tuesday, but I didn't feel good Monday night. President's Day Monday night. I had a cold. It didn't get me as hard as it usually does. But the Tuesday prior to that, I have my dentist appointment at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That was February 10th. Last Tuesday was the February 17th. And so yeah, yesterday was my institute class is always 10:30 a.m. 10:30 in the morning to 11:30 in the morning at Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time. Oh yeah, and March 8th, 2026, spring. Now we're gonna we're gonna have to lose an hour of sleep. Because it'll be spring forward. Not. the In November it was spring. It was fall backwards. Now we're gonna do spring forward. And after Institute, also my dad had the day off, decided to take the day off of work yesterday. He had an appointment yesterday morning. After Institute, Tom thought it was funny. And after Institute, my dad and my mom and I went to Old Gristmill. Usually it's my mom and me that go to Old Gristmill on Tuesdays. Old Grist Mill on usually, yeah. After Institute, my dad, my mom, who is sleeping right now, and I have my door shut. My mom has her door shut. We went to the old grist mill. And usually it's my mom who is sleeping right now, and I go to Old Grist Mill on Tuesdays. Like, without him, without my dad. 'Cause he usually works on Tuesday, except when there's a holiday on Tuesday. Or when we're on vacation that Tuesday. On Tuesdays. On Tuesdays. Except for when that holiday is on that Tuesday. Or when my parents and I are on vacation that Tuesday. And after Old Grist Mill, I worked from 9:30 to no, I worked from let me say that start over. And after Old Grist Mill is a restaurant. We went to the LDS Church's distribution center. They called Deseret Book. Seagull Book is already closed. And my parents bought something, and my mom bought a smaller Book of Mormon, Pearl of Great Price, Doctrine and Covenants, and a smaller Bible. I bought a couple CDs. My dad bought something else. These are by the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, formerly known on the cover of both of these as the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Because at the time they were known as the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. We're starting with the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square and Fringe. Because this was back in 2007. Guest orchestra. The guests are Sting from the Police, Yo-Yo Ma, David Foster, Amy Grant, James Taylor, Santino Fontana, Renee Fleming, Brian Stokes Twitchell, and there's the Stokes twins, a pair of the Stokes twins. Cecile, Bryn Terfall, Angela Lansbury, who is a voice actress, may she rest in peace, and the King Singers. The first track is Fragile, sung with Sting from the Police and Yo-Yo Ma. And the Sting, you know. Sorry about that. As I was saying, this is Sting. He's the bassist and lead singer of the Police. And previously, and this song is on track 1. Fragile is a re-recording of one of his solo songs of the same name. Because originally the original song appears on one of his solo projects. Called Nothing Like the Sun. It's track 6. I need to get the original version on CD as well. This one, the original version, which is by Sting himself. Does not feature the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, formerly known as the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, and it does not feature Yo-Yo Ma either. Then you got the prayer from a Quest of Camelot, with featuring guest performer David Foster on the piano. Then you got Thy Word, featuring the prayer starts with the first letter of my name, and is track 2. Tracks 2, 3, and 4. The tracks 2 through 4 start with the first letter of my name. My name. Because the next track is Thy Word, featuring the Christian singer Amy Grant singing. Then you got That Lonesome Road, starting with featuring guest artist James Taylor. Both Thy Word, featuring Amy Grant on track 3, and That Lonesome Road on track 4. Start with the first letter of my name, my first name, and end with the first letter of my dad's name, first name, and my middle name. Then track 5, you got The Lion King, you got He Lives in You from the Lion King musical, and the Lion King 2. Let me see that again. Track 5 is He Lives in You from the Lion King musical and the Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Let me rephrase that. That didn't come out as well either. Track 5 is He Lives in You from the Lion King musical. Tom thought it was funny. Track 5 is He Lives in You from the Lion King musical, and also from the movie The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, which is the sequel to the 1994 animated film version of The Lion King, not the 2019 live action remake. Because you meet they have because it like continues from Lion King 1, the animated version. Because that's just like with The Incredibles. It starts with him and just like with The Incredibles 2 and Toy Story 4, The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, kind of starts off where the first film left off, where they introduce, where Rafiki, yeah, where Rafiki holds up their newborn daughter, Kiara, in front of everyone at Pride Rock. Then you got a song that asks the question on track 6, How Can I Keep From Singing? Which is also the 9th track on this album here. Tree of Life, sacred music of Tom thought it was funny. The Tree of Life, the sacred music of Mac Wilberg. Here, let me silence my phone. But this version on here but the version on this CD it features guest artist Renee Fleming and it's 5 minutes and 24 seconds. This one on here does not have Renee Fleming, and it's a minute shorter than. No, it's a minute and 14 seconds shorter than the one on the Tabernacle Choir and Temple Square and Friends. Well, on here it says Mormon Tabernacle Choir and Friends. I was referring to them as their current name, the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square. Then track 7 also starts with the first letter of my name, and it also ends with the first then track 7 is it starts with the first letter of my first name, and ends with the first letter and the last two letters of my last name. Through Heaven's Eyes from a movie I have on VHS, which starts and ends with the first letter of my name. The Prince of Egypt. Egypt is a country. This one has the guest artist Brian Stokes Mitchell. Track 8 is Vitae Lux, featuring Cecil, Cecil actually. Track 9 is Homeward Bound. I had the solo version on CD being performed by the Tabernacle Choir themselves as well. But this one on here is also by the Tabernacle Choir, but it features Brian Turfell, Brian Turfell actually. Bryn Turfell. And I also have another duet version, not by the Tabernacle Choir, as well, on CD as well. It is it is Brigham Young University's Vocal Point, featuring All-American Boys Chorus, being presented as track 5 of which is one of the first of the two collabs. Yeah. I have it on Music Video Hits Volume 1 as part of the two, as the first of the two, and that's track 5 being presented as the first of the two collabs with the All-American Boys Chorus. Track 8 to be in the Go the Distance from Hercules, which came out the year I was born. Then you got track 10, which is Angela Lansbury re-recording her her song Beauty and the Beast from the movie of the same name, Beauty and the Beast. Because Miss Angela Lansbury plays as Mrs. Potts, and one of the songs Mrs. Potts in the cartoon version of Beauty and the Beast, not the live action one. That's the Beauty and the Beast is where Mrs. Potts and her son Chip turn into the little teacup and the teapot. And Mrs. Potts was the teapot. And this time, on this one, she sings it with the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square. Well, known at the time as the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Excuse me. Track 11. Then we get to the final song, I'm Running On, featuring guest vocalist, guest artist of the King's Singers, Hank Snow. Hank Snow did a song called I'm Moving On, which was released in 1950. That was the year Hank Snow released his biggest hit of the entire 1950s decade, by Moving On. Then, now we move on to this one. This is The Tree of Life, a sacred music of Mac Wilberg. Mac Wilberg is he's one of the choristers for the Tabernacle Choir. Excuse me. Tying. Track 1 is an old 100th hymn tune called All People That Honor the Do Dwell. Track 2 is the shortest track on here at 2 minutes long, called Child of Light, which starts with the first 2 letters of Christian's name, first letter of Connor's name, all people that on earth that do dwell starts with, it has my first and middle initials, straightforward. Track 3 starts with the first letter of my name. It's one of the longest tracks on here. It's called The Prodigal. Because this album features premiere recordings of The Prodigal on track 3 and A Cloud of Witnesses on track 6. This is not the only time I have a church-related album that the Tabernacle Choir participated in, like on CD. Because there's usually my general conference tapes. Nowhere where tracks break the 10-minute barrier. No, the 7.5 minute barrier. Between the 7-minute barrier and the 7.5 minute and a barrier and the 22-minute barrier. Cause I have my conference tapes, like I said. I have the story of the Christmas truce on CD, and the CD, it's inside the book. Now you can follow along with. And I have that book, especially on tape. It was done during it was recorded during one of the Tabernacle Choir's Christmas shows. But it was only the CD inside it, it's only the one track. The story takes on the whole CD. It's like 18 minutes long, making it the full-length CD with just one track. And it includes the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square, formerly known then as the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, singing a song I heard today. Even though it's too early for Christmas, the song is called Silent Night. Because the story of the Christmas truce is based on a true story, which takes place during the Christmas of 1914. At the time, the internet didn't exist. Cell phones didn't exist. AI, artificial intelligence, didn't exist. Washington terrorists didn't exist. Bonneville didn't exist. Bonneville is the high school my dad and I went to. My dad graduated in 1984, just 70 years after the Christmas truce. I graduated in 2015. Now I got this. Because track 6, A Cloud of Witnesses, is the longest one on here at 22 minutes, 11 seconds. The Prodigal, which starts with the first letter of my name, and that's track 3. It starts, it's 20 minutes long. And track 4 is As a Shepherd, second shortest song on here at 2 minutes 27 seconds. Track 5 and wept bitterly, parentheses, lamento on an ostinato for string orchestra, which is the longest song on here at 6 minutes, not counting the premiere recordings. Track 6, A Cloud of Witnesses. Track 7 starts with the first letter of my name as well, notably the title track, Tree of Life. Track 8, When Chariots Sound, which is from the movie Dances to Life. This track starts with when clarion sound, actually, from Dances to Life. When it has Connor's first and middle initials. Dances to Life has my first and middle initials, but it's the other way around. It starts with the first letter of my dad's name. Then you got 2 American hymns. How Can I Keep From Singing on track 9, track 6 on this album. But like I said before, this is the solo version of which just has the tabernacle choir singing. It's 4 minutes 10 seconds. The one on here is the duet with Renee Fleming and is 5 minutes and 24 seconds. And then track 10, the closer, which is also track 1 on disc 2, disc 1 of this conference set, the April 2020 conference. It is Well With My Soul, but the conference, I had the Tabernacle Choir version of It Is Well With My Soul on CD previously, but it was during the April 2020 General Conference, which I have here, and the also another conference which I have on CD and DVD, which is October 2018, which is the same one on here. Because the April of 2020, the music for all selections of the music for all sessions of conference were previously recorded thanks to the coronavirus. Music on the spoken word was also rerun. They had pre-recorded episodes with a new spoken word message each week. Yeah, and it didn't have the orchestra at Temple Square, the full orchestra at Temple Square with the Tabernacle Choir. It was just the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square themselves with the organ. The organ. This one it has the full orchestra with the Tabernacle Choir and the organ. Now to the game. Sorry I took so long talking about these CDs. Normally, I try to keep it as short, but because I would talk about the track listings, but that took a little while. One reason is I had to go blow my nose. And before and I kept getting interrupted. And 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 I was explaining what I was doing before work, and I kept getting distracted by the comments there. Then I went to get my bus pass for the Utah Transit Authority so I can ride the bus. Yesterday. Then.
Come on, the bolt! Watch the bolt!
Sorry. Then I went to work. 1:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Hello!
Hello. Mountain Standard Time, or should I say Mountain Daylight Time.
What's the matter with you? Are you crazy?
So,
Mr. McQueen, how's it going? Man, I'll never be that fast.
and I
Ah!
and I was explaining about
Ow!
the longer tracks that I got at the Tabernacle Choir on a church-related album that the Tabernacle Choir participated in.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
But one of them was the Christmas one.
Make sure you detail it.
Oh.
What do you mean I'm not sparkly?
So.
Oh!
And at the beginning, I had to.
What is he doing?
I had to check the mail and I had to get the mail and get the garbage cans brought up.
Ow! Will you watch it?
I'd like to get a photo. Do you mind?
Wow! Oh!
Watch it, Mr. Race Car! Whoa!
that is... Excuse me?
Because this one was a little over $20. This was well, and this one was over 10. It was $10. This was, I think, $20. I didn't pay attention to the price tag. Sorry, I gotta. I also have General Conference on CD. No, on DVD as well.
Oh!
Plus, I also kept getting interrupted by Tom. The cat from Tom and Jerry.
Oh! Showing off never got anybody anywhere, son.
My mom and I bought our stuff together. My dad had bought his separately.
Hey! Hey there! Ah! That's Smarts!
How you doing?
What?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey! Watch it!
Deseret Book is
What's
owned.
going on here? Looking good, kid.
Deseret Book is owned by the LDS.
Hey! That's Smarts.
Deseret Book is owned by the LDS Church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And is closed on Sundays because it's known as the Day of Rest.
Ah! Careful, this color rust ain't easy to match. Oh, now why you gone done something like that? Ah! Ah! What are you trying to do? Ka-chow! Ah! Duck and cover. Move! Come on, the bolt. Watch the bolt. Shoot. You fellers is funnier than a tickle tipping tractor. Oh! Oh! Did you ever wonder if we was alone in the universe? Yeah, me neither.
What?
Ow! Ow! Come on, the bolt. Watch the bolt.
Sorry about that. And yeah, that was Fluke the Husky. Yeah, that was. And that's Blazing the Dragon. Remember the horns? Yeah. You know.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Whoa, whoa. Lightning, you're supposed to turn.
Ah!
Oh, dang it.
Ah!
What? Who?
You fellers is funnier than a tickle tipping tractor. Oh, now why you gone done something like that? Ow! Oh!
Come on.
That hurt. Ow!
Let me see if I can try this from the other end. Jump! Got it.
Watch my body!
Encountering resistance.
You bully! Hey! Watch where you're going!
What? Did they hit me? They hit me.
Ah!
What's going on here?
Nice to see you relaxing a bit, son.
You too.
Show some discipline.
She.
Soldier down. Soldier down.
What do you know? It's you.
Hey!
Hey, miss, look out!
Hitting a judge, not very smart.
Ah! Ow!
Oh!
Watch it!
Make me pr-
Ah!
11554114.
Oh!
Watch it!
1-1.
Wow! Come on, the bolt. Watch the bolt. Remember, kids, I'm a professional.
1-1-7-7-0-0-8.
Hey! Watch my body! Ah! Greatness has its perks. Ow! Ah! Who you calling cool? Me? Oh, good. Let's hit the road. Ah!
1-1-8-0-0-8.
Ah! Move!
1-1-8-0-8. 1-1-8-0-0-8. Oh, there's Major.
Oh, now why you gone done something like that?
1-1-0-0-0-8. There's Major again.
Ow!
1-1-1-0-0-8. There is apostrophe Major again.
She.
Dadgum, that hurt.
Watch my body! Wow!
Oh, camera car.
Huh? You almost made my battery explode. Oh! Ah!
Whoa! Wasn't expecting that.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
4-1-1-4-0-0-8.
Ah!
What? Hey, how's it going? Don't sneak up on me like that.
Ah!
Hey, how's it going?
Watch it, mister.
Don't sneak up on me like that. I'd like to get a photo. Do you mind? Hey, how's it going?
I know a lot of
Don't
people.
do that to me. I'm jumpy.
I got interrupted.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Yep. Careful now. These tail fins are delicate.
I'd like to get a photo. Do you mind? Hey, how's it going?
Good apostrophe.
Don't sneak up on me like that. Don't do that to me. I'm jumpy.
Oh,
It's glitchy on my phone. Sorry about that. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Please like the video /live stream. Share the video. Comment below. Smash that like button. Please be nice in the comments. Never judge a book by its cover. Don't swear. No pornographic links. No telling people to get a real job. Hit the notification bell. Click all to get notified for all notifications on my channel. Like I said, no curse words, no swearing words. And you have been warned. Please do not pretend to be somebody that you are not. Apostrophe. Because the truth will always come out in the end. You should always tell the truth. And plus, they will find out too sooner or later. Karma always has a way of coming back to you. Your actions will always have a way of coming back to you. You should always be kind.